Welcome to the Fox 56 High School Sports Extra, brought to you by Ron Hatfield Chevrolet.
Hi.
Right here. Right here. That's yeah. No. Right. He wore red. I forgot that it was Valentine's Day. Good evening. I'm Dan Reefer. He's Brian Milam. For some reason, Brian, just about every Lexington school played big games last night. Maybe none of them wanted to play on Friday the 13th.
Well, it's Valentine's Day weekend, you know.
Yeah.
So we begin with a quick recap to catch you up, because what happened on the hardwood last night at Lexington, kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Here are the highlights brought to you by Mr. Electric. We start with the fight for the 43rd District LCA-Lexington. The Eagles out-rebounded the Knights 43-19, and just for the third time in 44 meetings, LCA beats Lexington Catholic 54-44 when they get for their reward the #1 seed in the district tournament for the first time in their 25-year history of LCA basketball, where the coach Valentine and a player Rose. It's fitting for this weekend.
Yeah. Now, over Lafayette, the Generals' Ross Jenkins hit a 15-foot jumper with 14 seconds left to lift Lafayette past second-ranked Trinity 56-55. It snapped the Shamrocks' 8-game win streak. Meanwhile, the Generals have now won 6 in a row, beating Henry Clay, LCA, Bryan Station, and now Trinity along the way.
Pretty good little resume.
Indeed.
Also last night at Lexington, don't let Dunbar's 14-14 record fool you. The Bulldogs beating Henry Clay 75-68, and they have now won 11 of their last 14. Bryan Station, they get the better of Tates Creek 81-60.
Now to tonight's games, and the 12th region defending champ, Wayne County. Won this thing 3 of the last 4 years. 16-1 since Christmas is Wayne County.
They're not too bad. West Jessamine has already clinched the top seed in their district, so there are 5 or 6 teams that could conceivably win the 12th region, and there's 2 of them right there.
Cardinals and Colts meeting in Nicholasville.
Oh, 80s night.
Now Brooks Eli going baseline to Dalton Krause, ball faking 2 of his 8 points, and then off the miss, the offensive board. Cameron Cedar. 4-3. All of them. West Jess by 5 early, but slow and steady as she goes. That's Wayne County off the Trey Blevins miss. Oh, Peyton Woods there for the putback. 16 for him. Wayne County wins its 7th straight, 68-63.
I thought Peyton just flew in for games. Lincoln County can tie Boyle County for first place in the district with a win over Danville tonight. Old Roscoe Diddy in the house.
Hey, Roscoe.
Celebrating that 1990 region title. Cody Woolridge for 3 for the Ads. Then Lincoln County, good job passing. Jacob Conway to Brandon Pittman. He scored the first 8 points for the Patriots. Then it's time for Timmy Taylor. Look at this. Nice little move to the basket. Sweet play right there. Patriots take it 69-52. Woodford County welcoming Mercer County to the Hive. The Live Like Maddie shirts on full display. Third quarter, Will Hager drives in, gets the hoop of the harm. Titans up 15 at that point. Back come the Jackets. Key to the lane. Spots up just to the right at the top of the key. Hits the 3. Too much of the Titans. Hager again. Going to get the runner. Oh, that's an offensive foul in the NBA. 63-40, your final. Now, Scott County had won 5 straight before back-to-back 1-point losses to Henry Clay and Wayne County. It took a little while, but Billy Hicks's boys have been playing well enough lately to make a pretty good run as repeating as 11th region champs.
Yeah, first the Cardinals have to get out of the 42nd district.
Yeah.
That tournament bracket is set, and Scott County has to go to Henry Clay in the opening round. So the loser of that game will see its season end that night. Those two played in the region final last year.
That's a heck of a matchup.
Tonight, Scott County hosting Ryle. Beach bums in the building, early going. Clarion, Washington from the top of the key. We know what we call that, don't you? A little string music from Georgetown KY. Then Cooper Robb looking for Isaiah Johnson on the alley-oop. Not quite, but recovers, lays it in. Game high 24 for Johnson. And Washington one more time from way out. He's not the Washington who's on the dollar bill, but he's still money. Washington, it's 3 of 4 from downtown, finishes with 11 points, and Scott County rolls 82-69.
You know that Family Guy moment he goes, Madison Central and Franklin County, the Flyers hosting the Indians. The little guy dancing second. It's Tariq Miller, pops the 3-pointer, 29-11, Madison Central.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, more Tribe. Kirkland Humphrey from the elbow, that's good. You have to have the elbow to shoot. 20 points. Sam Jones, he's still going at it, man. Sam Jones working in the paint.
Turn down for what?
Yeah. Turn down for what? The Indians take down the Flyers tonight, 75-59.
Madison Southern visiting Western Hills.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Little Eric Stutz. Michael Jefferson with the steal, and the score on the other end for the Eagles. Up 4, Drew Easton. Next up, on the drive, using the backboard. Smart move. Still in the first, Ian Teasley from the right elbow. That's a little farther out of the elbow. It is a little farther out of the elbow. That's a three-pointer. Eagles too much. Madison Southern cruises 68-34.
Also at Frankfort tonight, the Panthers facing the Redhawks of Seneca. No Wes Unseld, no Mike Redd, but they're still playing. The outlet to Jalen Washington. A lot of money tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Panthers strike first. Malik Frank weaves his way through the defense, finishes with the finger roll. Frankfort down 3. Next trip, Frank going to get past his man, gets the friendly bounce at home. Frankfort, however, loses to Seneca 81-70.
Oh, Jalen Washington going to walk on at Louisville, by the way, since we saw his highlight. For football.
What he said.
Yeah.
The girls defending 11th region champs Lafayette. Not been as dominant as last year, except for within its district.
The Generals have not lost a district game since January of last year. They've won 17 of their last 18 in 43rd district play. Lafayette looking to keep that going tonight against the LCA. Generals up 42-12 at the half, third quarter off the block shot. Latea Wynn kicks it ahead to D. Givens, the WKU signee, who had 11. And then LCA gets 3 of those back here. Grace Combs looks the triple fly for 3 of her, 9 points. Lafayette too big and too athletic tonight. Kiera Pankins lobs it into a Shawnee Thomas. The Penn State signee had 25. All Lafayette tonight, 84-25.
Henry Clay finally ranked in the AP Top 10,
Yes.
taking on Tates Creek tonight. First quarter, Creek working it inside to Shatara Wilson with the basket. Creekers up by 4. Wait a minute. At the other end, Devils running. Kennedy Coney. The dime to Nakira Joyce. The lay-in more from the Devils. Coney. It's a Coney dog. It's a Coney dime. 13 for Coney. It's
Little
Coney's
mustard
everywhere. Henry Clay, no trouble. 76-37.
Win, 14 in a row for them now. Montgomery County visiting Scott County. Lady Cardinals honoring their 1995 state championship team, which featured, you saw her there, Miss Basketball Yukari Figs. Elisa Terrell with the bucket right there, and then watch her on defense. Oh, Terrell getting the block shot. She took one to the face. Yeah. But look here, Malia Owens, that was her shot. It got blocked. She comes back, drains the triple. All Scott County tonight. It was 30-point lead at that point. Owens had 9. Scott County wins by a bunch, 78-36.
Madison Southern Western Hills, the kick out to Taylor Slade. That's a long 3, but too much from Southern. Watch how pretty this is. Callie Cook to Brianna Lanham. Drops it off to Kristen Hayes. That's how you draw it up in practice, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Southern hangs on to win a good one, 59-55.
Adolph Rupp, coach them. Woodford County and Anderson County. Time winding down in the first. Marissa Walker with the offensive board and putback to beat the buzzer. But the Jackets would come roaring back. Anastasia Reed from the top of the key knocks it down. Woodford County takes it 67-60.
A great game between Danville and Lincoln County. Fourth quarter, C.J. McPherson, the spinning layup. She had 29.
Wow.
Lincoln County led by as many as 9 in the second half. Kristen Hall will drill this 3. Now, last play of regulation, tied at 65. Tiandra Hawker for the win. It goes in, but it doesn't count. After the horn in overtime, Alvea Walker cans a 3, and Danville escapes 75-72. That was a fun game to be at.
Wow.